Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little demo for you of how you can colour or cover any grey hairs that you've got poking out. So this is like a temporary sort of thing, by the way. This is not a permanent thing. This video is for people like myself out there who colour their hair but then have that pesky thing of regrowth that starts to happen after about 6 weeks or so is when it starts to become really obvious. So little background, my hair started going grey when I was like 20. Obviously it's a genetic thing that's got nothing to do with age, because there are people out there that are twice my age that I still know of that have got no grey hairs at all. So I do colour my hair. I get my hair coloured you should actually technically get it coloured every 6 weeks, but I tend to go like every 2-3 months, just because I don't always see the need of having to put chemicals in my hair so often. So at the moment my grey hairs are about here, you can see, and I've got them around my temples as well, and I've pretty much got grey hairs everywhere. Now when I have my hair down and it's washed, you generally can't see them. I use this product for the times when I have got my hair slicked back like this, and it's obviously the hair is stretched back and I've got gel in my hair, and it just makes it a lot more obvious. So the product that I tend to use for that is this. So this is called the L'Oreal Magic Retouch Instant Root Concealer Spray, and the shade I've got mine in is in dark brown because I've got dark hair. And as it says, temporary grey coverage lasts until shampooed out. And what it looks like this. It's got like a little nozzle on the front and you have to shake it. It is a spray. And then it says on here, lasts a little bit, no transfer, no commitment, perfectly covers grey roots in seconds, perfectly blends with your hair and dries quickly. Shake well before use, keep product upright, apply to dry styled hair, hold approximately 10 centimeters from hair and spray roots in a light stream. Don't overspray, a small amount is enough. So you have to bear that in mind, because the first time I tried it on my mum, and I missed her hair completely and got her right in the middle of her forehead, so she had like a bullseye, and it did kind of stain her head as well, so it took quite a lot of elbow grease to kind of remove it. So what you have to do is you have to hold it at a bit of a distance and basically spray. Now the reason I've got no makeup on, and I have found out the hard way, is the best way to put this on is before you've done your makeup. I'm wearing black clothes today. This is my Uniqlo t-shirt. It's the New York skyline. And so I'm not too fussed about my clothes, but if you're going to wear white, bear in mind that maybe you should put a dressing gown on first, because it is a spray. The spray can kind of get into other places. So I have had the mistake of doing my foundation and my makeup, then I've used it, and I've noticed little brown dots in places. And because this is quite hardcore and it's meant to obviously stay, I've ended up having to mess up my foundation when I've tried to remove it. Another thing that I tend to do sometimes is, I may not do it for the video because I probably won't be able to see what I'm doing, is I hold up a tissue and it's kind of like that, and then I kind of spray, and that way I can kind of miss out bits of my forehead as well. Now you don't have to, as it says, don't apply too much, don't press it too hard. You have to do it in bits and pieces, because otherwise it will be very obvious where you can see the dark patches where you've sprayed this and if it's blended into your hair. So I'm going to go for this first bit at the front. And as you can see, I'm doing it in bursts. So can you see where already you can't see any of the grey hairs really? It is difficult doing it right near the roots. Can you see I've got little dots on my forehead now? Yeah. But imagine if I had my makeup on, I would have ruined it. And if you have got coloured clothes on or whatever it is, you'll end up getting little splatters on your clothes. I seem to be okay, and I can't really tell because I'm wearing black anyway. So the areas around the edges are normally the hardest to get, because obviously you're trying not to get it onto your skin as well. And that's about it really. I think I'm fairly happy with it. There's a tiny bit there, hold on. Now I've pressed it too hard, so I'm just going to kind of do that to blend it in so that it looks natural and it's not too obvious that I've put something like spray can paint on my face. It's gone on my ear a little bit. Let's clean that off. You can clean it off better when it's still wet. Another thing that this is handy for, as well as covering up your greys, if you've got any kind of baldish sort of patches, like if your hair's a bit thinner in certain areas, you can just spray this on and it almost disguises it. So that's it. I'm fairly happy with it. You guys can see all the greys are covered. So until I actually get my backside into a hairdresser's to get my roots done, I will use this. I don't use it all the time. Like I said, the only times I tend to use it really is when I've got my hair tied up and the roots are very, very obvious. So now you can see it's all nicely blended in. And you have to leave it for a little while to dry. If you do touch your hands on your head, you will get a bit of transfer onto your hands, kind of similar-ish to how it looks on here. I haven't noticed that it really rubs off onto my pillow, because once I've taken my hair out before I go to bed, and if I haven't washed my hair, I can just brush it and it almost brushes out a lot of it, similar to the way that hairspray works. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do my makeup now and I will come back. Hello, I'm back with makeup done. So now you can see how my roots look and everything with the makeup. I may have accidentally got a little bit of foundation in the hairline, but that's fine because it still keeps it kind of natural looking. So like I said, that if you have oversprayed a little bit in certain areas, then it's okay, because when you do your makeup, then it will kind of blend, the foundation will kind of blend into the edges and give it a much more natural look. Personally, I really love this. I have bought this a good few months ago and I do use it often, as and when obviously my roots are in dire need of saving. So yeah. Oh, and I know you guys will ask, my lipstick is Barry M's Matte Me Up Matte Liquid Lip Paint in the shade Minimalist. It's new, I've just tried these. This is the first one I've tried. I'm quite impressed actually, may have to do a review, hey. And for those of you that will ask, I have also just filmed a makeup tutorial on this look just for you guys. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Have you bought this? Do you have something similar? What do you think? Not bad for something for drugstore, especially if budget is tight as well and you're trying to save a bit of money before you go get your hair coloured. Because I get my hair professionally coloured because I don't trust myself doing it over the sink. I have been known to make mistakes and miss bits. So for those of you that like to go and get it professionally done, or are just in the in-between stage, you will love, love, love this, especially because it comes in so many different shades as well. So I hope you guys are great and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.